Ladies and gentlemen, we do have some breaking news just coming out from the press. Ugarte deal, loan with an obligation to buy. PSG accepts that offer. We're going to talk about that as one. We're also going to talk about Scott McTominay edging closer to exit Man United as there is bidding war coming in. Reports coming in that Fulham has improved a bid with 20 million, but it's most likely to be rejected. Man United won 30 million. Galatasaray or Fenerbahce, I think it was Fenerbahce, Jose Mourinho expected to come in with a counter offer. And as well, what is going on with Aaron Wan-Bissaka, De Ligt, and the injury updates regarding Lenny Euro and what is implications of this. We're going to talk a lot of things today on this lunch pod special. I mean, a little bit rough around the edges. It was a late night with the watch along, and Manchester United played amazing football yesterday. But you guys, you know what to do. You know, if you haven't followed this channel before, like and subscribe, and we will be back in a couple of seconds. Here we apparently bid. Hey, how are you doing this lunch? Are you having your belly full now? It is, I think it is 12:45 UK time. And anyway, how are you feeling? And finally, we do have some breaking news, to be honest, as been confirmed by L'Equipe as well and Fabrizio Romano, that PSG are willing to accept a paid loan deal for Manuel Ugarte with an option to buy a clue, according to the reports. Now, on this channel, we've been reporting this ever since the 19th of June, I think it was. So keep your eyes on options because, you know, does that mean that Jadon Sancho is now staying put at Manchester United? Because Jadon Sancho was also part of a potential swap deal for PSG and Manchester United. But, however, there is some breaking news coming out. Even Fabrizio Romano is also saying that they are now willing to accept a paid loan deal with an obligation to buy. That means that Man United will go in the market, agree a little bit of a loan fee, and with an obligation to buy next season. That means that they're not spending much money this season at all. They get a qualified midfielder, the main target, the destroyer, that's going to come in and play an important pivotal role in that midfield. What's going on then with Casemiro? We saw Casemiro playing yesterday, a little bit more advanced as number 8. Doesn't mean that he's staying. And Ugarte and Will Collier also deputized. 100% Collier was amazing. But also, if we look at smart business people, Amrabat is still on the cards. Manchester United, you are doing another thing with Fiorentina, as been widely reported. Fiorentina don't need Amrabat. They already replaced it. They don't know what to do. Manchester United has come in there as well to say, well, we're willing to take him on another loan. So all of a sudden, Man United might end up with 2 fantastic CDMs plus Toby Collier that can rotate. And we've been talking on this channel how important it is with squad depth and rotation. So let me know in the comments section, what do you think? It's a smart business. So what does it mean? So in a certain ways, if we can break this deal down, right? So if they do a loan fee with an obligation to buy potentially included, that means the United only pays maybe 2 million loan fee for Ugarte and part of his wages as well. But next season, what they are negotiating, what I've been hearing on the market, is a 50 million straight cash to buy. That means that United is also negotiating in that next year. They can also do the amortization to break up the payments into 3 to 4 installments. So that is smart business, peeps. That is really smart business. So basically, we're not registering much money for getting Ugarte over the line. And next year, we will worry. Maybe we pay 10 million in or 13 millions or something like that. And that will come on the next year's books. Let me know what you think. Big up for everyone that's coming in here on this lunch break. How you doing? Big up Jarvis Cocker is in the house, man. How are you doing? Everyone is got a little bit blurry as what a game of football we was watching yesterday. I mean, first and foremost, like when the lineup came at Jarvis, I was a little bit, the same PTSD lineup, but the way we were playing was so astute. And I want to talk to you, Jarvis, as everyone that's tuning in. I want to talk to you about the left back situation. I mean, we talk about Harry Amas. He played like a pro. And also in the second half, we saw Murray also playing. So that means that they are having an audition. They're not look young, but they're good enough. Seriously, when you play against Real Betis, and he was dominating, especially I'm talking about Harry Yamas, and he was talking about about Luke Shaw, how it is to work under Luke Shaw and his link-up play with Rashford, and say, I learn a lot. And God, I think that Man United will not go in for a left back. This is a sort of addition for the two youngsters to play an important role if Luke Shaw is kind of absent. They've shown it, they can do it, and if they stay fit, they will play an important role in Ten Hag's squad next season. Let me know what you think. Collier will break into the first team. 100% what you're saying here, Jarvis. Collier looked immense, right? The way he was driving the ball forward, like he was like a possessed cannonball, right? Seriously, the specimen of that kid, he might be young, but he looks like he's 24, 23 in the body and stature and how they read the game. Amazing. Not only as a six, but as a ball carrier as well. Collier will break into the first season. Tenacity, energy, and dynamism described as this 20-year-old. I agree with you saying that, Jarvis, my friend. Fantastic on the ball, focused on playing. It's simple and elegant. And that is what I like. That is his job. Just to pick up the ball from the defense and drive it forward into final third. And sometimes he can break through what we saw yesterday, driving with the ball forward to the 6-yard box and lay a backwards pass. Wow. The way we were playing yesterday, I didn't recognize my team. Even if it was the same formation as last season, it was totally different. The pressing, the high intensity, the ball possession. And now, you understand what Ten Hag said, playing against Real Betis is the most important game of this whole tour. Why? Because they're tiki-taka side, they're Spanish side. And we were kind of dominating them in a way. In all ball possession side, it was brilliant to see. And Ahmad Diallo, oh my God, hats off Ahmad. It's got to be his breakthrough season. Fix the penalty, of course, Rashford score a goal. Beautiful to see. But we do have a little bit of concerns. Elegant, yeah, I totally agree, like in tight spaces. Winston Bullock, what you saying here, my friend? PSG, tell them what they can stick their loin after they got Joe nervous now. The boy, let me see. Vincent, hang on a second. Hang on, dyslexic eyes. PSG, tell them where they can stick their loan after they got Joe nervous. Joe Neves, you mean? Joe nervous. Now the boy, you should be come to United. Well, he's apparently in Paris today to complete his medical, so that is a done deal, which leads that, they need to offload. They need to offload Ugarte as soon as possible because he doesn't want to play for them. He's handed in a transfer request. He doesn't fit in terms of what they want to play either. So it is a headache for them. And we've been smart. United's been smart, right? It's a war of attrition the way we've been negotiating. We offered them 3 different options, right? And I can share this to the stage just bear with me. I'm just going to share my screen for a second while I'm talking to you guys. But in the meantime, let me know in the non-live comment section, what do you think about this loan deal with an obligation to buy? Let me share the screen, share right now. Mick is going to sort of in reference tell you what I've been saying. Right, here we go. So basically a tweet that I did on the July 18th by Understanding the Market. If you can read this, basically on the 18th, I tweeted out, breaking: Man United have agreed personal terms with Manuel Ugarte. Contract term is discussed, 4+1. Player keen to move to United. United wants Ugarte to be part of the US tour. Now, that didn't happen, of course. But club to talk, continue with PSG for a solution. Mark my words, loan with an obligation to buy. I mentioned this on the 18th. Omar Barada is heavily involved in this deal. Jean-Claude Blanc, the ex-PSG CEO. Jorge Mendes is being involved as the intermediate between him, João Neves, Euro. So Jorge Mendes has been the one that has been involved, and Jorge Mendes is super agent. He's not his agent, but Jorge Mendes is the guy, the spin doctor available, right, that makes this available. So this is astute from United, to be honest, because from a budgeting perspective, knowing that we're not going to spend that much, net spend doesn't really exist, and we're also looking to sell Scott McTominay, which we're going to talk in the next story, and plus Aaron Wan-Bissaka. So movement are starting to happen. definitely started to happen. Just to clarify what's been said regarding this as well. If we go into, it's going to try to find Fabrizio Romano is also confirming this. Yes, 100% he has. And that is astute. Now we're moving on the market. So that means that we're not going to spend anything, even if Casemiro stays. Wow. Still, Casemiro, according to my opinion, can play more advanced as a number 8 because Casemiro yesterday was amazing. Now, Amrabat as well, if we're talking about Amrabat, it's another loan. So, yeah, we all of a sudden, what Jarvis's corner was saying on Monday, we have competition. We got to fight for you, right? Competition for places. This is something unprecedented. All of a sudden, we're building a Man City, but a clean squad, not a cheating squad, to have 2 first teams, right? You look at the bench, you have talent. Wow. Cool. Anyway, just going to the comments. Let's see what you are saying here. Almac, we cannot pay the same fee for Ugarte as PSG paid for João Neves. No, we won't. And that's the thing. That's the beauty. You know, they try to extort us for 70 million to recuperate the money. But at the end of the day, we won. Manchester United are winning every single bid that we are doing in negotiations, right? It's on our terms. We snobbed Real Madrid. We agreed with Lenny Euro. By the way, big up Lenny Euro, apparently injured for 3 months, according to the latest reports. And also, we're going to talk about that as well and what implication will that do to the Matthias de Ligt. So we are doing mad deals at the moment, right? Matthias de Ligt, everyone, we agreed personal terms on our terms and not for silly wages. They're coming under 200K a week. And this, we are saving a lot of money on the PSR and the FFP rules, right? Frankie de Jong, who we have Collier, 100%, right? Yeah, you can scream and shout, like, you know, there's numerous reports to say that, you know, Barcelona wants to offload him. He's injured. They don't want him. His high wage is 600K. But listen, you come to United, you got to play for less than 250 a week. You know, we know that Ten Hag loves him. He's his own prodigy, right? But do we need him? I agree with Stratford Gamer is saying here. We have what? Frankie de Jong, who? We have Collier, Maino, and Odayele, 100%. And this is excites me. This whole US tour, it's all an addition for the youngsters to show, yeah, we're good enough, we're old enough, you know. And this is what we say, class of 92, but class of 2024, right, coming up. You know, who will be the breakout? There's so many players to choose from, right? We have Collier, 100%. We have Amas. We have Murray. You know, we have Ethan Wheatley. So many good talents. And what you're saying, Odiele as well. Brilliant. Jarvis is saying, what you're saying here, I would gladly go into the battle with Collier and Maino as our 2 central midfielders. Bro, I hear you. I feel you. My main concerns is the centre backs. Maguire and Lindelof needs to go ASAP. Not good enough. Yes. Guys, you saw the first goal. Oh my God. Lindelof, it's time to go. He got bullied, right? And again, Maguire was sleeping at the pole. And of course, experienced Tom Heaton, you saw how he saved it, but he pushed the ball straight to the attacker that laid it in for a tap-in. Yeah, but still, if you watch that replay, you saw how the defender did Victor Lindelof. So please, Jose Mourinho, come in with the bid. We are waiting. Apparently, there is advanced talks. If we get 5 million, 10 million, just ship him off, because that money will be utilized to Matthias de Ligt. But Maguire can still do a role, right? But the question is, I don't think we're going to sell Maguire at the end of the day. I think he's going to be 5th choice, 4th choice centre-back if he's willing to accept. But we're still open for bids. And God knows his West Ham is still keen on him. We will see, guys. We will see. Kenny Fan TV, De Jong is what? No chance. His wage is too high. Yeah, 600K a week, what we've been hearing as well. Milton, big up to you. Is PSG still interested in Jadon Sancho? I think, listen, let's talk about that one. Jadon Sancho was part of the swap deal, right? PSG is also chasing Desiree Doué, right? They are. But if this is no longer a swap deal, it's just a loan with an obligation to buy. What does that mean for Ten Hag? Sancho did a fantastic game yesterday. They kissed and make up. We've seen videos of, you know, Eric Ten Hag giving Sancho instructions. Sancho looks happy, you know. Does it mean that if we don't get that important bid for Jadon Sancho, that we'll keep him? I think it leans that it's Manchester United will keep him, because I don't hear anything else. Juve's died. Everything's died. But at the end of the day, if they already apologize to each other, I don't care. As long as we have a competing squad for next season, for this season, to win trophies, there's so many games to play. And if Jadon Sancho can improve, that's a massive improvement because he can play left, right, he can play in the middle. But one person that I thought was poor, I mean, off the ball, he was great, impressing, was actually number 7. Mason Mount. Big season for him to prove, but it's still not convincing to me in the second half. Jadon Sancho was excellent, in my opinion. So it depends on what you guys think. What do you think? Will Jadon Sancho stay? United made a smart move with PSG because they wanted 60-70 million for Ugarte. So they evaluated Sancho 60 as well. So, hey, we can do a swap, right? So you don't lose anything on your books. We don't lose anything on the books. In fact, United will benefit if they do a swap deal because they get rid of Sancho's wages and they will offer Ugarte less wages. You feel me? So United have been very smart. So I don't think that he will go, Sancho, at the end of the day. I don't hear anything else unless PSG comes in with money on the table, right? There might be a deal for that. They might have come to a negotiations to say, okay, we're open to give you Ugarte along with the obligation to buy, but if you lower down 40 million instead of 60 million for Sancho, we will take Sancho on the books as well. They're very impressed with Sancho, by the way. They are. So he's high on the card, but we will see. But he's not really the preferred choice target as well. So we will see whatever happen. We will see. We'll see. Robert, it's been confirmed. I'm not lying. Why are you calling a lie? It's all there on the Twitter. It's all on the space, right? So deal has been agreed, not agreed, but they have accepted the offer with the loan obligation to buy. Go check it out on the ether. Mark 187, what are you saying? Can I ask you where this information appears acceptable loan for Ugarte? It's all over the place. It's on Twitter. It's on OneFootball. And if you look at most of the YouTube channels are running with it as well. So it's all there. Gaming Sims, hello. How are you doing? All good. Origami, big up to you. We need a blend of experience and youth. We need Ugarte, Loin, Amrabat, De Ligt, Brentway, and Aloy Amas, Collier, or Deriele to grow within the first 100%. But I don't think that Brentway is on. I think we walked away from that deal. I think we did. So let's transition over to Scott McTominay. Apparently, there's been some stories coming out today from, Fabrizio Romano confirmed it as well. It's been even like Simon Stone from Manchester United Evening News, Disco Mirror, Telegraph. It's all over the news, right? The reports claims the Man United have received a £20 million bid offer for no other than Scott McTominay. Ladies and gentlemen, it's there. It's OneFootball app as well. It's all over Twitter. But let's dive into that story as well. Let me just go. It's also confirmed by Fabrizio Romano to say, let me see, also by Court Offside. A lot of people are running with this story today. Listen, at the end of the day, Fabrizio is the Don. We got to see. Here we go with Fabrizio. What he's saying here is basically Fulham new bid worth excess of £20 million for Scott McTominay is accepted. It is expected to be rejected. Manchester United would be open selling McTominay with a fee close to 30 million. Guys, 1 year left on his contract. Seriously, right? I think that Manchester United will be willing to listen on 25 with add-ons. 1 year left on his contract, and selling Scott McTominay is key. Yeah, he scored 11 goals last season, but selling him is key because he's a homegrown talent. And imagine what you can do with that money. Go straight into the plus balance on the PSR, right? Wow. So this kind of, he's aware of the move. He already agreed personal terms with Fenerbahce, apparently, with the 5 million wage salary. Scott McTominay currently earns 60k a week with Manchester United. But it also depends on, because this now pushes Fenerbahce and shows them Mourinho that wants him to come in with an improved offer. So this is going to be a bidding war. We know that Fulham wants him. They're very keen on him. They just completed the deal of Emil Smith-Rowe from Arsenal. They paid money for him. So they do have money, but they're being a little bit cheeky because they think this is Manchester United and our players, we can offer them a little bit lower bids. But we have Omar Barada and the new backroom staff saying, no. You want Scott McTominay? Scotland international, homegrown talent, Premier League proven, pay up. You know, I know it's 1 year left on his contract, but still, 20 million. I will snap your hand for it for 20 million, because that money is important money. But if we can squeeze out more, 25, 30, you know, that means that we can do much more in the transfer market. So what are you saying? What are you saying regarding this story? I want to hear your opinions as well. Jarvis to say, I see Casemiro staying with Max Oyadelli, and this is his understudy. True that. You know, the importance of having Casemiro in the squad, Jarvis, is he's offering so much leadership, and people can learn out of him, right? Right. It's an expensive bench choice, a rotational, with almost earning 18 million per year. But I don't see Saudis coming in. It's that story is kind of died down a bit, right? Unless they come at the end of the window and say, well, we're not going to pay you 30, we offer you X, Y, Z 20 million and offload your wage bill. But for still, Casemiro looked sharp yesterday. Like, you know, he looked like he was much fitter. Usually a Casemiro, when you see coming back to a preseason, he looks like he had a few burgers or two and stuff like that. But yeah, I agree what you're saying here. We need more. Offer 30 million for McTominay lease, but Eric now turned it down because we would get a replacement, 100%. But still in that midfield, we still have energy, abundance of energy. So we are there on the market. But anyway, what do you think about that? You know, would you take Scott McTominay? Maybe I should create a poll. Yeah, I should do that. Let me start a poll, guys. Bear with me. I will start a poll. And simplest question, would you sell Scotty for 20 mil or ask for more? So simple question, guys. I just started the poll, guys. Let's see. The poll goes like this: would you sell Scott McTominay for 20 million or ask for more? Please, the vote is open. Jarvis, if you're around, you got the link. Jump in, have a say, mate. Have a say. Big up crew, Danny B. How you doing? Yeah, sorry. Yeah, a little bit rough around the edges, like in a little sleep, like, you know, for you know how it feels, like, you know, for me, it was a 9 a.m. kickoff yesterday. We did a 3 hours watch along, so little sleep, but good football, to be honest. We need 30 million for Scott McTominay. Yeah, we do, but still, even if we get 20 million Max, sorry, that's still profit, right? Really good profit, really. So regarding Euro as well, okay, we got the damning report even from Fabrizio Romano saying he looks like he's going to be out for 3 months, to September at least. We've seen him in cast, and some people is saying it's like a metastasis, but it's not broken, it's just sprained in a way. But what a bad luck, right? And Højlund out for 6 weeks. It doesn't look good. But again, we've been sitting on the stream, me and Jarvis, for 1 year talking about AstroTurf and the US tour, how bad luck and curse that is. So that means what's going on with De Ligt here? It's a panic station right now. Now, of course, we get these deals moving. We will see movement with United and Ugarte and De Ligt and Mazarawi and also Aaron Wan-Bissaka going to West Ham as well. You know, West Ham's apparently submitted a sort of proposal 10 million, but United won 50. So this is crucial times, to be honest. As we've been saying, we are in a period now that we need to sell offload players and deadwood to get in new blood. And this is exciting anyway. So Euro out for 3 months, it's a little bit, you know, you can imagine being an Arsenal fan when they signed, what's his name? Timber, right? Artog. You know, he's in his preseason, he injures his knee, ACL, gone for the whole season. So at least we were lucky. But you know what? He twisted his ankle on that surface, and that surface wasn't the great. Although Sophia Stadium is state-of-the-art stadium, but the surface is crap, to be honest, right? Yeah, you would say, Danny B, 12 million with add-ons rising to 30. Good points. But still, if we can squeeze 25, but also bidding more regarding Jose Mourinho. He wants him. He wants both him and Lindelof. Can they make a package deal, right? They made basically Scott McTominay main target. They know they had personal terms, according to reports, agreed with Scott McTominay that he was keen, according to some outlets, to say 5 million per year. It's a massive upgrade in salary. Plus, good climate going to Turkey, right? Wow. Of course, you might want to have a little bit of a change environment instead of playing for Fulham. Maybe Scott McTominay is not so keen to play for Fulham, but we know Wan-Bissaka wants to be in London and play for West Ham. It's an upgrade as well. Anyway, Stretford Gamer, what you're saying here, my friend, the Prem clubs have money. They probably still think that the Murto and Arnold regime is still there. Yeah, 100%. They got to wake up and smell the coffee and look what kind of deals we've done before. Those days are over. I agree with you, what you're saying, Stretford Gamer. 100%. They're trying the best, but they don't succeed. Anyway, it's like that song with Coldplay. You try your best, but you don't succeed. Gaming Sims, what you're saying, big up, man. One of our loyal members as well. I like that. We can play hardball. Even over the few £1 million difference, the old regime would take a low offers. 100%, man. You know, they couldn't sell, even if you had a Mercedes-Benz SL 250 500 in the garage, they will sell it for what? Seriously? Less than, I don't know, 1 pence? I don't know. They couldn't sell. 100% agree with you. Timber got injured with Kenny Fan TV after the Forest game last season. Yeah, 100%, mate, 100%. If Chelsea can get 30 million for Gallagher, then McTominay would be at least at minimum. Yeah, you got a point there, Rob. Rob, you got a point. Listen, but still 1 year left on his contract, Rob. But Scott McTominay's got more Premier League experience. So we should actually put our foot down and say, if you want to play, pay up, right? If Arsenal can sell Emil Smith-Rowe for 35 or 40, right? They hardly kicked, like, he played like 11 games for Arsenal, wasn't even selected. So, of course, they can pay more for Scott McTominay. Thomas Regines, what you're saying here, my friend, we are going to lose money on the players. We need more. We need to move to change the team. The question is how much Glazers have put us in this situation, and Ineos working against the wind. Yeah, 100%. But this is what Ineos is trying to do. They're trying to sort of unsolve that puzzle, to put the pieces together. Now, let's talk about losses, though. If you do sell Wan-Bissaka for 10 million, you already recuperate that money. Because we bought Wan-Bissaka under Ole regime, and we already paid off the fees to Crystal Palace. So sell him for 10, 15, you invest that in another squad member, you utilize that money for Mazraoui, 100%, and you balancing the books. Scott McTominay, pure profit sell, right? We never paid anything from McTominay. He came up from the academy. Boom, 25 million into the kitty. Push, you can utilize that straight to the market as well. And also doing the smart deals with a loan for Ugarte with obligation to buy. It's interesting, right? It's interesting. That means that you're not spending anything this summer at all. So all of a sudden, if you look at the overall spend this year, we might even spend 70, max 100 million, right? With amortization and everything. So there's plenty of deals to be made. I'm happy regarding this. And the lift move looks like it's going to be capitalizing now as well, if we get this out. Because Bayern, they also have players that agree personal terms that they're waiting. But everything is stalled on United at the moment with what's going to happen with the league. Regarding Wan-Bissaka, looks very close as well. McTominay, will it be his last game on Sunday against Liverpool? Perhaps. Because I do expect this to accelerate right now. You know, this is the second bid from Fulham, 20 million. But what is the Turks going to do? I think that they're going to end up going on 25 plus 5 add-on at the end of the day, and United will accept that, right? Still, 25 is good money, to be honest. What are you saying here, Almac? Arsenal sold Smith-Rowe for 35 million pounds. Exactly. They played like 5 games in 2 years. Yeah, true. So if they can do that, as it reiterated before, why not take 35 million for Scott McTominay? He's got more experience as well. Do you think we will say no? Ivan Toney will not come. 100% no. We signed this new wonder kid as well, like, you know, Obi Martin, right? So he's apparently, if you listen to Fabrizio Romano yesterday on his podcast, he said that Obi Martin is going to be the 4th or 3rd choice striker already. He's the super wonder kid, like, you know, they compare him to Yamal Musiala, like Yamal, for instance, like, you know, in Barcelona. Yeah, if you look at his compilation, this guy he looks like he's already a full-grown 21-year-old, right? He's so good. He netted, I think it was 35 odd goals last season. Wow, it's amazing, right? Amazing. And apparently, what I believe he's Danish as well, so he could speak very well with Rasmus Højlund well and how they communicate. So I don't think we will sign Tony at all. That doesn't sound. And if there is a striker that United are looking at, we did report, and it's Maximilian Beer from Hoffenheim. So keep your eyes on that. But that is going to come at the end of the window, guys, to be honest. Gaming Sims, would you cost too much money? I reckon, Vinny B. Yeah. Ivan Toney's been doing a lot of yapping, right? It does. Is anyone in for Ivan Toney? He did a lot of yapping, like he wants to get out of Brentford, and now nobody's really coming in for him. So maybe it would be a swoop at the end of the window. But you got to look at the mentality, right? You don't do that towards your club. You said yapping that I don't want to be here, I want to go somewhere else, like Romelu Lukaku did with Chelsea. I don't like those kind of footballers, right? You are loyal to the club that paying your salaries. You play, you know. Lukaku came for 100 million to Chelsea. Did he last even one season before he opened his mouth and yapped away? And then he did the same thing to Inter, right? It's just ridiculous. Like, it ruined your career. Yeah. 10 goals for Liverpool, 1st of March. Yeah. Oh, wow. Yeah. Geraldine, I mean, what you're saying here, I'd rather Spurs get their eyes on Tony. Yeah. Spurs, it's not relevant for me what Spurs is doing this season, right? I believe, and this is what I'm seeing so far. I know it's preseason, but we can see the patterns of play, and we are looking lethal at the moment, right? You know, these couple of games that we see, we're warming up 100%, but we still haven't included our senior players into the squad, like Bruno. We haven't seen Xerxes play yet. We haven't seen Licha being part of the squad. So what we're playing now is the kids and a couple of fringe players, and it looks damn good, right? It looks damn good. Stratford Gaming, what you're saying here, Beer will provide competitive spirit for that center forward now, the Arsenal striker, so we should be in depth. Beer comes in. Yeah, I think he's netted 16 goals in 32 games last season. So yeah, Beer is top notch, 100%. Well, Ivan Toney's proven. I agree what you're saying. He's a proven goal scorer. But we're looking at mentality. We're looking at attitude, right? The thing is, we are assembling a Avenger squad that everyone should be fighting for the place, right? The camaraderie looks there. Like, you know, everyone looks happy. Yesterday, I was looking at Rashford. He looks so fit and motivated. And he upped the game, so he looks fit. Even, you know, Sancho looks happy. And so I know we've seen a lot with Sancho and Rashford, but you know what? There's players in them, right? And all I care as a United fan is for us to challenge for the trophies, right? Every single cup. So I don't care what they do off the pitch. If they kiss and make up, if they fight for the badge, welcome to United. I will support and back you. But we cannot forget what Rashford did last season. We cannot forget what Jadon Sancho did last season. But at the end of the day, we as fans, we don't pick the team or recruit a team at the end of the day. Big up, Barman, as well. Big up to you. How you doing this afternoon? I'm tired after last night. You were up late as well. Last night we need now is players with attitude. Yeah. I mean, speaking about attitude, yesterday was attitude all the way through. It was a game of two halves, two different teams. Everyone had a fighting desire. Hannibal Mejbri seems to be going to Celtics or Rangers. He was the one that didn't fit. Who else I didn't like in that system? Anthony came in with a wounded hand. I don't know what is done with his hand, but he was subbed out. The judge and jury will be out on Anthony. There's going to be definitely fight for competitions with Jadon Sancho there. Like Amad Diallo, man, what a player we have. I'm excited for the squad. You know, we got good attitude, 100%, guys. Anyway, snappy 30 minutes. Let's see what you guys are saying in the poll. I'm not going to be live for very long. There's 906 of you currently watching. Please, if you get up to 100 likes minimum on this video, please smash the like as well. I'm going to check the poll, what you guys are saying here. Basically, would you sell Scotty McTominay for 20 million? Ask for more. You guys rock, because guess what? 62% of this community, 72 votes says yes. You basically take the money and run. I agree. And I agree with you. Because 20 million in the bank in straight profit you can utilize for other transfer targets. And 38 says no. Now, in terms of debates, like, you know, we had these numerous debates about Scott McTominay. Would Scott McTominay win you trophies? According to my opinion, no. Would Scott McTominay offer you something from the bench? Yeah, he would. He is a goal threat. What is his goal? What is his position? Well, he's not a CDM. He's not number 6. He's not an 8. He's something in between hybrid 10 and 8. Yeah. Comes in, potentially scores a goal, but cheap option. But with Scott McTominay blocked the development on the kids from the academy now that's coming up. Yeah, he will. So the answer is very clear to me. It's time to go, right? Such a great character, like, he's such a good person to be around. But if you do get 20-25 million, you utilize that money and you buy better. And that's what we're going to do. And this is the new Man United, according to my opinion. Jeff Steele, big up all the way from Adelaide, Australia. Bring up Ugarte. Here we go. Ivan Toney next. Wow. You want Ivan Toney. Yeah, the more the merrier, guys. We need new blood as well, but we also need to get out of the deadwood as well from the club, right? We are turning the page. New squad, new backroom staff, new stadium, new United, new facelift. My God, I don't even recognize my club, and thank you. I was skeptical about this Ineos revolution, but look, everyone is on board now. The new set-piece coaches were there as well. We saw the Amad Diallo set-piece, like on the corner, bam, bush, goal, right? Yeah, 100%. Gaming Sim is saying we have so many young, good players. The class of 24 will bring big trophies. I feel it. I feel you, brother. I feel you. And this is exactly what I feel as well. If you can keep them all together. Yes, 100%. Let me see. Bring on Ugarte. Here we go. Yeah, so JP, what you're saying here, there's a difference in play in PL and under 18s playing for the senior team. Yeah, about 100%. But JP, still, we're seeing that there's qualities, right? They've been picked for some certain reasons, and they've been selling players that they don't believe has got in the locker room. We see now the exit of Hannibal, right? He was the best in sliced bread, like from our academy, but he's been sold, right? We're still seeing Shola Shoratirios going away, right? We are basically just keeping the one that the club believes in. We sold Alvaro Fernandez to Benfica. We thought this was the left back, but we sold him to make way for Harry Amas and Murray. And Harry Amas yesterday, hats off, seriously. Smash the thumbs up, guys. Free, it helps the fantastic channel. Thank you, Gaming Sims. Thank you for your support as well. Listen, Thomas Wedgenes, what you saying, my brother? We have a lot of average players in our team. We need world class, and the old needs to go ASAP. I agree with you. Couldn't agree better. Adis Begovic, what you saying here, Begic? Dobar dan, brate. Ugarte, De Ligt, Mazraoui, Amrabat would be perfect transfer window if we managed to do that. Seriously, yeah. Begic, you must be Balkan. Dobar dan. Ugarte, yes. De Ligt, 100%. Mazraoui can play multiple positions. Like, he's so versatile, and he's an upgrade on Aaron Wan-Bissaka. I'm sentimental because I like Aaron Wan-Bissaka, but still, he doesn't fit the system that we want to play. If you saw yesterday, Ten Hag was screaming at Amas, and he was screaming at the fullbacks. He said, fullbacks, up, bomb forward. And you find almost Amas playing as a left winger, right? So this is the way we're going to play. We're moving up high line. Yep. Listen, I agree with you, man. Let me know, guys, where you're coming from, where you're chatting from as well. It's always good to see, Adis Begic as well, Al Mac and everyone else. JP Sip, what you're saying, Man United need a goals. Yeah, listen, first half yesterday, 3-1 up, bomb, right? That was good. Second half was more of, I don't know, different team, but more resolute in how we pressed. We still kept the shape. And I liked the likes in the second half of young Collier. Was dominant. Absolutely brilliant. Glenn Ratcliffe. So we have a Ratcliffe in the house. Scott's not a problem in the dressing room. It's not the case of we must get rid. Let's get the right price. 35 plus is what you say. Big up to you. 100%. If they can get 35 million, as we say, for Arsenal, Emil Smith-Rowe, why can't we get 35 million for Scott? Simple as that. But at the end of the day, we need to generate the money. And Scott McTominay, 25-30, it's pure profit that we can utilize to buy better. Anyway, JP Swift, what are you saying here? Before we close the shop, we need to prove a goal scorer, and that is Ivan Toney. Yeah, but we haven't still seen Xerxes play yet. We haven't seen the partnership of Xerxes and, blimey, Rasmus Højlund, right? We still have Ethan Wheatley also playing this. So we do have options. But it's important to see how they will gel, right? We might play two in the top, right? We might play a 3-5-2. You never know, in instance. And we have 2 strikers on top. We shall see. Karina, big up Karina as well. Karina, Ugarte, De Ligt, and Ivan Toney. I'll be happy with that. Let's see to the end of the window, because Tony is apparently still on United's radar. They prefer to buy younger, because that's what Yinis is doing right now. And Maximilian Beer is on the target list, right? Tony will help. Let's see. He's a proven goal scorer, so 100% I agree with what you're saying, Karina. You're laughing your ass off, I do. Karina Mason. Karina. Yeah, anyway, I'm having a good time. Man, I had 3 hours of sleep, honest to God, right? We were up doing the watch-along, went to sleep 11 a.m. and woke up. No, I'm lying. 4 hours later, woke up 3 p.m. Thailand time, so I'm absolutely knackered. If Rashford's looking better already, just news signing, Rashford has big season. Jeff, I agree with what you're saying with my dyslexic tired eyes. Rashford needs to have a good season. This is the year of Rashford, year of Amad Diallo, year of Sancho potentially. And I don't think Sancho is going anywhere right now. If we are making the deal with the loan accepted to buy for Ugarte, that means that we're potentially keeping Sancho. And this is Sancho's addition to prove yourself. And that was Mason Greenwood. And we profited on PSR. And we know there is a good player in Sancho as well. So I'm willing to give everyone a second slay, because at the end of the day, like you, we are glory Manchester United, and we want to get back to the top. Anyway, guys, this has been me having a snappy call, and Jarvis's corner is coming. Say I would bring in De Ligt, Brentwaite, Mazraoui, Kadioglu. I know you love Kadioglu, me too, but it doesn't look like we are going to get Kadioglu. By the way, Brentworth is kind of sniffing around, putting in cheeky bids. So potentially let them do the warm. Get it? I think we're going to save money. I think we are looking to more integrate Hariyamas and young Murray into the squad as well. And Ugarte, I'll be happy with the incoming window. McTominay, Lindelof, and Maguire priority outs. Listen, what would be a perfect window for you? 10 out of 10, guys. Let me know. Before we close the shop, let me know in the live comment section now. Let me know what would be a perfect window for you. Like Jarvis was saying, for me, it's always been about the outs. We can get 6 players out, the Deadwoods. We're not going to get everyone out in one window, but eventually McTominay, Maguire, Lindelof needs to go 100%, and so much more, right? Casemiro would be difficult to get rid of, and I think we're going to stick with Casemiro, but I don't mind Casemiro, and especially if we're playing in a more advanced number 8 role as a ball carrier. Like Casemiro is amazing. I don't know, maybe I'm seeing the game differently, but in sort of the 6 CDM role, we will have, Collier and also Ugarte, and potentially if we get a loan deal again for Sophie and Amrabat, we have 3 players in that position, and off we go. We have a fantastic squad. Yeah, so no more comments, so let me know. Yeah, is Rashford looking better already? What you're saying? Yeah, just like a new signing, right? Yeah, it will be a big season. Good. I'm afraid what you guys are saying, it's time to, Mr. Sharif is saying, good day. I'm afraid now that anyone partnering with Maguire must get injured. I pray for the rest of the defenders. Yeah, we will see. Karina, what you're saying here before we go? Frankie de Jong, Ugarte, De Ligt, Frimpong, Ivan Toney. We are dreaming big now, Karina. Whatever you're drinking in your morning coffee, pass it on to Mick, because I need more. Cheers. What transfer window would that be? Yeah, but what about the outs, Karina? Can you please respond? What would be a perfect window for the outs? Signing players is one thing, but we need to get rid of certain players in order to move on as well. So, guys, I keep that going. A solid defense, what Jarvis is saying. Lots of youngsters high up the pitch. Abundance of energy. I agree with you, Jarvis. I like your thinking. There will be something to build upon. And we are building a squad for the future. Again, we just can't go back into interviews what Ratcliffe was saying. He's saying, he basically said, quote, we're not here to buy the Mbappes. We're here to buy the next Mbappes. And this is what we're doing. We're seeing us bearing the fruits, signing the best up-and-coming striker, 16-year-old in Obi Martin. What a prolific goal scorer. And it's been said he's going to be integrated also in the squad. It's going to be between the academy and the first team squad as well. So, yeah, listen, it's big ups, big ups. What else did I miss here? Crazy days ahead, guys. Crazy days ahead. We will transpire. We will watch this move on forward. Scott McTominay looks like he's going out the door. Jose Mourinho, hurry up, put your bid in. And also bring our boy, Iceman Lindelof, to your club as well. Anyway, guys, snappy update for me. Thank you for tuning in. I hope you had a fantastic lunch break. And I had my say reading the news, and hopefully this will make your day. We will come back if something breaks later on, but now it's time for me to have my lunch. But what do we say here? Please like and subscribe. Let us get us up to minimum 100 likes in this video, and hopefully we should see you later on tonight if there is a live stream. Cannot promise, but I'm up for it. I'm feeling fine, like red wine. Peace, love, and go banana as per usual. Like and we shall see you till the next one. Bye for now, people.
Thank you so much for stopping by and watching MUFC Realist TV. Don't forget to like and subscribe and follow us on the socials.
Yeah, perfect window. A 10 out of 10 with to get Scott McTominay out. Aaron Wan-Bissaka, Harry Maguire, Lindelof, and all those deadwoods. Oh, I'm still alive. But that's my perfect 10. And recruiting new blood. Thank you for watching.